Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 17 speculation, and as you all know, about a week ago, we got a brand new trailer, and at the very end of the trailer, we have this silhouette of a mysterious warrior, and we have no idea who it is. Of course, we're just going to be speculating who we think it might be. I mean, a lot of you guys already have your own ideas and opinion, so today is just going to be a fun video. Make sure to drop a like, I'll greatly appreciate it, and if I don't name a character that you think the mysterious warrior is, be sure to comment that down below. So without further ado, let's just talk about the actual trailer. First, I'm going to go ahead and give another story prediction or theory. If you guys want to know what the first one is, be sure to check the previous video, the one right before this one. So we have the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 logo, and then it says take a step towards the future, and then it gets all distorted, corrupt, whatever it may be, and then Few right now is talking in the background, and he pretty much says, why don't you come to the future with me? Because it might be his unique future, something along those lines, not entirely sure, but you can see right here that he's reaching out to give someone the time ring, and as we all know, the time ring basically allows you to go to the future and then go back to the past. However, this one does seem a bit different just because we have that purple Hakai energy to it. It's glowing with power, so it might be a little bit more than the typical time ring. Maybe that's how we get the mysterious warrior at the end of this trailer, which we will talk about soon. But yeah, the first part right there is extremely interesting. We're going to go ahead and go back to that, and then we have this. What does this mean? What does this mean, man? Very interesting. And here is the mysterious warrior. Who is this, man? Who is that? Who is that? Alright, so first up, let's talk about the new theory that we have. And in order to do that, we have to go back to DLC 16 right here. So if you guys remember, at the end of the story mode, Few literally says, I'll eventually get to it, just got to make sure the next plan is a real doozy, you know, which was of course hinting at the next DLC, but this is going to be his most craziest plan yet. And then after this scene, we have this right here, and notice how it's literally like the same still image as what Few was doing, you know, the same animation, the same close-ups, all that stuff, but Supreme Kai Time says a big happy timeline. I could get behind that. So they're both kind of, I guess, imagining their perfect timeline, where Few's timeline is all chaotic and evil, and then Supreme Kai of Time, her timeline's all happy and peaceful, right? So this is where the next theory comes to play. Going back to the actual trailer right here, Few says, once again, why don't you come to the future with me? But who is he talking to exactly? Now, my guess is that he's talking to our custom characters. So you can see that right here, once again with the time ring, what if you actually get an option to choose to go with Few to his future or to stay where you're at as a time patroller to protect peace? Because they've actually been doing that a few times lately with the what was it? I think it was the Ultra Instinct Goku DLC, where we had an option to choose who gets the Super Saiyan 4 power-up, Goku or Vegeta. And then the recent DLC, DLC 16, we had the option to choose to save Gamma 1 or Android 16. So what if right here in this instance, we have the option to either go alongside with Few and then become a time breaker. You know, we also get the Time Rift Ring, get our own unique power-ups, or we have the other option to just stay where we're at, once again, to basically do what we've been doing and try to fix the timeline. And notice how Few is literally in the time nest right now. You can tell by the background we have the green, you know, sky and all that crazy stuff. And then right here, you can see that we are still in the time's nest. I'm presuming Few is still talking to the custom character, our main character. And you can see in the background that we have the Xenoverse 2 custom character. And my guess is he's actually trying to stop you or Few from, you know, causing chaos, you know, from choosing the evil path, if you will. How awesome would that be if it's about that time where we actually get to play as the villain and become a time breaker, because I know a lot of people wanted that for like the main plot of Xenoverse 3, if that ever happens, where we get to choose to play as a villain or the hero. But what if they're including that in this specific DLC, where we do get to choose? That would just be awesome. And once again, this is just pure speculation. And then moving forward right here, it shows this. Boom! Chaos, man! Chaos! Time Patrol Trunks and Supreme Kai of Time are mad because few, I guess, kind of convinced the main custom character to go to the Time Breaker side. And, you know, we have the Time Rift in the background, the screen's shattered, everything's going to chaos, and we could potentially be the villain right here. You know, that's a pretty cool story mode theory. Anyway, let me know down below what you guys think about that. But going back to this actual image, this character, let's say that theory is not even close, and this is just a brand new villain, right? Which is most likely going to be the case. This is probably just a new villain. So we do have a few different theories. We're going to go ahead and talk about all of them. But before we do, comment down below, who do you think this mysterious warrior is? So the first theory that we have is that it could be Ultra Ego Vegeta. Now that's probably not the case at all, but we do have some hints from the silhouette, you know, saying that it could possibly be Vegeta. Maybe not Ultra Ego Vegeta, but, you know, Vegeta himself, the actual character. So first, if we go back to the silhouette, you can see at the very top that we kind of have that Saiyan armor strap over the shoulder. And as you all know, it looks exactly the same as what Vegeta has right now. And according to the actual manga, if you don't know, Ultra Ego Vegeta is from the DBS manga. You can see his hair right there, how it's kind of going down a little bit. That's just how the Ultra Ego hairstyle is. You know, same with this mod right here. This is a mod, by the way, you know, very close to the actual manga look. But if we go back to this image, you can see at the very top that we have that hair going downward. So that might be the Ultra Ego hairstyle. And once again, we do have the Saiyan armor strap right there. So this definitely could be Ultra Ego Vegeta. However, the only reason why I don't think this is Ultra Ego Vegeta is because they don't normally adapt things, whether it's transformations, characters, whatever it may be, from the manga. It usually has to be shown in a movie or in the anime first before we get it in video games. That's how it usually goes. And plus, not everybody keeps up with the Dragon Ball Super manga, so, you know, the contents might not sell as great. And once again, if, for example, they include Granola or Moro, not everybody will know who that is. They'll be like, what the heck, who is that? Just another Xenoverse 2 custom character? You know? So this is why I don't think it's Ultra Ego Vegeta. Once again, it could be Vegeta, but not Ultra Ego, even though it does seem like we have that Saiyan armor strap right there over the shoulder, and the hair does look familiar to the Ultra Ego hairstyle right here. So that's theory number one. As for theory number two, it could potentially be Bardock. Now, at first I thought this, but you know, the more time goes on, I don't think this is Bardock. The only reason why I thought it was Bardock at first is because we have this brand new timeline from one of the previous DLCs where Few actually saved and helped Bardock to defeat Frieza. So if we go back to the trailer, technically I guess it makes sense what Few is saying right here. Why don't you come to the future with me? Is because Bardock literally never seen the future just yet. And, you know, he could be showing the different version of Battle of Gods and whatever this storyline is, false Super Saiyan, just because of the background where he fought Lord Slug. I don't know, but that is the second theory. Once again, we do have the Saiyan armor piece right there. That's very similar to the silhouette, what we have here. And other people have been speculating that it could be the Bardock that was in the actual Xenoverse 2 storyline. If you remember, we got this awesome animated cutscene where Bardock was going up against Mira, and then he transformed into Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. And then after the battle, we literally don't see Bardock ever again. So this could be Bardock coming back for the one time, but I kind of don't think it should be Bardock just because we already got his Xenoverse 2 unique storyline. I mean, it would be cool for him to come back, don't get me wrong. However, I think it'll be even better if we just get a brand new villain, or, you know, a different character, whoever it may be. As for Theory 3, now, I think majority of people are speculating that it could be the Crimson Saiyan from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, also known as Timebreaker Rose Goku Black. Now, this would be extremely epic if, you know, they debut Super Dragon Ball Hero characters for the very first time in Xenoverse 2. I mean, no, to be fair, we do have Towa and Mira, but I think they're originally from Dragon Ball Online, an MMORPG Dragon Ball game from a while ago. Anyway, I think this would be the best character yet. Just because if they do introduce Super Dragon Ball Heroes, then think of the future DLC where we could potentially see Super Saiyan 4, Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, or we already have Goku and Vegeta, Broly, you know, characters like that. Fusion, Super Saiyan 4, Zeno, Vegito, Gogeta, not even just, you know, GT-esque characters, but, you know, we have the Super Saiyan Blue evolved version of Gogeta, and a bunch of other cool characters, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Anyway, so actually a lot of you guys have been commenting down below in the comments saying that it could be this character as well. So this definitely seems like the general consensus, which I think will be extremely great. I agree with you guys. Here is the original design, right? You can see that he doesn't necessarily have the Saiyan armor piece over his shoulder. It's more like a normal gi, where it's just, you know, from the neck all the way to the shoulder. And that doesn't seem to be the case right here. It doesn't match at all. However, we do have some other parts of the silhouette that do match with the Crimson Saiyan. So for example, you can see that he has the gauntlets over his wrist, and we kind of have like these bands over his arm. And going to this piece of the silhouette, you know, it's a little bit more clearer. If we take a look at the arm right here, we can see, wait, let's get a close up. You can see right here that there's this indent, and then it goes out, and then over, and then goes back in. So that could be the actual band that we see right here. Wait, does he have it on both arms? Yeah, it kind of seems to be the case, how he kind of has like the band right here as well. And you can see, wait, that definitely looks like a belt. You can see this part right here. You can see we have this indent, and then a second indent right here. Yeah, that definitely looks like a gi belt. Does Rose? Yeah, well, it is a bit different, but he definitely has like that belt, even though it doesn't look like a normal gi belt. That's something similar to Goku's. But so far, you know, I definitely see the resemblance. And over here, you can see the gauntlet, how it kind of sticks out once again over here. And then you can see how we have this one right here. Let's get the zoom up. So this is the end of the gauntlet right there. And then right here, we have like this sleeve going to the palm of the hand right there. And it matches up, man. See, we have the gauntlet right there. And then we can see the extra piece of sleeve going up to the palm of the hand. It only makes sense. So I definitely agree that this could potentially be the Crimson Saiyan, but maybe just with a different design, just because, you know, we have the Saiyan armor piece up there. And I think, yeah, even over here we have like this shattered piece of cloth, it seems like. Up here you can see how it's tethered a bit. Maybe that's from the outfit as well, but you know, it seems like we do have the bands, the wristband, a Saiyan armor, but with a gi belt, one of the original martial art belts. Or actually, this side kind of looks like it's part of the Saiyan armor as well. Huh. Doesn't that seem to be the case? How it goes down right here, and then we have that normal Saiyan armor piece right there that Vegeta has as well. Real quick, let's just double check. Oh, that, whoa. What did I do? I didn't even know I can do that. Very interesting stuff. But once again, comment down below, who do you think? I think it would be great if it is the Crimson Saiyan or Ultra Ego Vegeta. Those two are definitely my top picks. or it could, or this is the final theory that we have. It could potentially be a brand new original character, a new villain for the Xenoverse 2 storyline. So those are the 4 different theories slash predictions. Vegeta, Bardock, the Crimson Sand, or just a new original villain for Xenoverse 2. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this. I always appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!